Siri_bot said. Siri_bot is here. Saribo arrive.
Is the shared chat on?
I'll do it right now.
Key 11 Carrot said. Hi.
Yo, what's up, Carrot? Thank you for
Yeah.
stopping by. Guess what, Carrot? Mike
Key
made
11
chicken tacos
Carrot
tonight too.
said. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me
Streamlabs
transition
said.
my John over. You know what I'm
Check
saying? I
out
got
Key
the good
See,
11
showing it
Carrot
chicken
off.
over at
tacos on deck. You know what I
https
mean?
colon slash
He's
I've been
slash
showing
fucking
shit
that shit
off.
up. Hey, look. You know what I
www.twitch.tv
mean? And
slash
I
key
I
11
don't got I
krrit.
cooked them
They were last
over the
playing
fire.
hard.
You know what I mean?
Key 11
My
Carrot
tortillas.
said.
I ain't just microwave
Yum.
them. You know what I mean? They got
Key 11
a little bit
Carrot
of
said.
burn to them. You know what I
Mine
mean?
are shredded.
See, I don't have a shredder, and I'm not shredding shit. I'm lazy. You know what I mean? So I just
Key
put
11
that bitch in a
Carrot
bowl and just cut
said.
that shit. Oh, see, you put
I
in a lot
used
of
two
work.
forks.
You put in 2 forks.
I mean,
Not having
if
it with
it
me.
was cooked right, it shouldn't be too hard. If it's cooked right, it's soft, and she ain't got nothing to worry about. If it's overcooked, that motherfucker gonna be like trying to pull
I
apart some
mean, yeah,
fucking.
it's tenderism. You know what I mean?
Nigga
It's
said the
tenderism. You see, it's
tenderness.
falling apart. You know what I mean?
Key 11 Carrot
But I
anyways,
use thighs
said.
too.
I
anyways,
just was soft and
Oakland
juicy.
Oakland podcast. Dummy Bear 510 DJI 75 Mike. You see it. You know, we going on 3 years strong with this shit. Episode 20, season. I would call this season 3 because we had a major season 1 and a short season 2, and then hopefully we can keep season 3 going consistently. And
Why don't we start season 3 next week?
you want to start season 3 next week? So this is season 2.
Yeah, yeah, it's season 2 right now.
Okay, okay. Apparently this is the season 2 finale since season 3 is next
Yeah,
week.
yeah, yeah. We ain't gonna do y'all like no motherfucking TV shows and we y'all waiting. We just gonna keep that shit going.
We're gonna keep it going as long as we can to keep y'all entertained. Or keep ourselves
Yeah, man.
entertained for at least.
Yeah, yeah,
So, what's been new with you, Mike? We weren't able to do last week's podcast because we were both with our mothers, which
yeah.
was probably a good time.
Oh man, I had fun, bro. My mama, she like going to the casino when she out here, and it's like cost wise with a lot of my friends, it make more sense for them to come out here than for me to go out there. Even if I was to be like, hey, I'll help you with your ticket, it still would be cheaper than me going out there. And the weather probably gonna be better out here. But like my mom like being out here. It get her a chance to be away from everybody and stuff. Even though like first night she had me up watching Andy Griffith and TV Land, you know what I'm saying?
Is that
Second night, yep, yep,
Mr.
yep.
Well,
You know
no,
what I'm
no,
saying?
don't tell me. I'm Mr. Furley. Quit interrupting. I'm talking to your girly. Isn't he in
I
it,
don't know nothing.
Mr. Furley?
I don't I don't know, man. I was just chilling with my
This is the
mama, bro. I was just
Andy
happy to be
Griffith
with my
show,
mama.
right?
Yeah, we was watching Andy Griffith.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
was
yeah.
watching
Hold on. Let me just make sure that's the right show, bruh. No, I was wrong. I was Three's Company. I was close. Three's Company. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. That's that old school ass shit, bro. That's that Nick at Night shit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, heavy on that. And then the next night, cause like like just catching up on sleep and time changes and stuff. So we went to the casino, shit, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like, but like, okay, so what I can say is something that my mom showed me is like if whatever denomination I'm playing, if I'm not gonna max out on that denomination, I don't need to be playing that denomination. So like she'll sit down, she like penny slots. You know what I'm saying? So she'll sit down, whatever the fuck the max bet is on 1 or 2 pennies, Max,
Key 11
Max,
Carat.
Yeah.
Max.
Said. I have or stream audio on in my stream.
Oh,
Uh,
you're Are you
who's?
streaming, Carrot? I'll stop by.
Oh, but yeah. So she just the first night, you know what I'm saying. I wasn't kind of regulating. I was letting her have some fun. So she blew through her first day budget or whatever. But then the next day, I was being like, look, if you double your money, I'm taking it out, and then I'm gonna leave you back with what you playing with. Man, she was stinging their
Oh
ass. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I'm
she
sitting up
won.
there, hell yeah. Well, okay, so because her last day, she was like, man, fuck it, I just want to go to the casino. I just want to gamble. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, with that, she lost like $10. You know what I'm saying? But it was a point where outside of the first day where I wasn't saying nothing,
Mm-hmm.
them next days, she was getting down on their ass. She motherfucking start with $20, leave up about 120, 100. You know what I'm saying? Some nights. So, and this is not the first time she done did this. Like, you know what I'm saying? When she come out, she be like, look, I'm hitting max. Like you playing around, you sitting up here, and it'll be like the floor bet would be like I guess like 60 cent or something. She $2. Like you know what I'm saying? But she hitting though, so I can't hate, you know what I mean? But yeah, like and it was cool, man. It was and then one day we went and the game was on in the background, so you know what I mean? I got to see the game, got to spend some time with my mama. She got had fun. And then I had hit a lick on a not literally hit a lick. I purchased this
Yeah.
legally, but I got her a new wheelchair or whatever because she can walk and stuff, but like sometimes she might just want to be in a wheelchair. Like if it's certain stuff we do that's like she got to stand a lot or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I got that bitch. It's a $200 wheelchair. I got that bitch for $35.
Damn.
Yeah,
How'd you?
yeah.
I
So
don't even want to know how you fucking pulled that off,
no, no,
bro.
it's legal. It's legal. It's legal. It's something out here called Mac Bids or whatever. And it's like you just bid on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if they got one out your way. But I didn't
Have you
got.
heard of the app Whatnot?
I have not.
It's kind of the same thing. Motherfuckers be live streaming their like wholesale like um merchandise, and you can like bid on it and shit, and like you can get like really nice shit for really fucking cheap. My friend's been
Oh, see, this
fucking
ain't no live
Key 11
streaming. This
Carat.
shit look like a warehouse.
Said. I went to the casino with Gummy and his family.
Shoot, you walk in this
They gave
bitch,
me a
they have
card
you
with
go
credits
get
on
your
it and I
stuff
won 120.
off of the rack when you didn't won. But shit, I got this off of there too.
yeah.
I got this DJ booth. I got the one that I use in my actual gigs from there too. So you know what I'm saying. It's another one too out here called Nellis Auction. Um, but yeah, I don't see none of them in your neck of the woods.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
feel it though. That's cool. That's
what you
good.
win on, Carrot? What you win on?
She went on some fucking. I think it was like the Buffalo slots or some shit, or maybe it was some.
Buffalo.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the Buffalo. It was definitely slots. I don't really remember what the fuck it is, but definitely some kind of slots. I'll tell you that much.
What you end up doing with your moms?
So last week I got all new appliances. I
I
got
seen it.
yeah, I
Key
got
11
stainless
Carat.
steel
Said. He cooked
refrigerator,
for her.
stove, dishwasher, microwave, the whole nine, right? And they coming in next month to add like quartz countertops to my kitchen and bathroom. So
Is you own this
no, I wish.
and you doing all that for a rental?
I'm not paying for it. They doing this shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they doing all this shit. I ain't paying for shit, bro. What the fuck you mean?
Hold on. So your landlord paying for it?
Yeah, cause this is a hella big ass building. It's like a
Key
Ah,
big.
11
okay.
Carat.
Nah,
Said,
I haven't noticed. I
does your
mean,
rent go up?
I ain't seen nothing about my rent going up. So, um,
Don't you speak that evil on him, Ricky Bobby?
yeah, and knock on wood. You feel me? But shit. So yeah. Um, so yeah, my mom was there to like, take the things out of the refrigerator and stuff and put them in the new one. And so afterwards, I cooked her dinner as a thank you, and on my brand new stove, glass top electric stove. It's not gas, but it's better than my fucking shitty ass coil crap that I had. So I asked her what she wants. I was like, okay, what you want? I asked her what protein she wants, and she says salmon. And me, I'm not a very confident fish cooker. I don't have a lot of experience with it because I don't really like fish that much. Like it's not really my favorite protein. You feel me? But I do have a couple fish meals that I like, and one of them is teriyaki salmon. But since it's my mom, I want to do something special. So we go to the Trader Joe's. Whenever I go to a grocery store, I kind of just like go there and go to the meat department and just let the meat speak to me. I let the.
Pause.
No, no,
Pause.
no, Diddy. But
P11
I
carrot.
kind of just
Said,
I kind of just
it's dead.
feel what I feel the vibe of whatever the food is there, and if something looks good, then I pick it up. You know what I'm saying? And so they had this good Alaskan salmon, and my goal was just to make sure that the skin was crispy. Everything else I felt like I could do really easily. So you got to make sure when you're cooking salmon, you got to make sure that it's very very dry on the skin, right? And you got to make sure that you got an evenly coated oil in there, and then you got to motherfucking sear that bitch for like 5 to 7 minutes in that oil, bruh, on like medium high heat. And then when you done with that shit, bro, that motherfucker is hella crispy, dog.
I mean, sometimes I take the skin off before I make it.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
no,
saying?
it's it that's a
P11
But
carrot.
that's a
Said, my sis bakes it.
it's a it's a to each his own type situation. I think I if it's not crispy, then I don't want it. Basically,
oh, I be searing that shit like even without the skin on it. That shit gonna be you gonna you gonna get some scrape on that motherfucker
yeah.
for sure.
I feel like it's really
Hell yeah.
easy to overcook uh fish though.
Yeah.
You got to stay on top of
Low
it.
key. Low key, that's why I try to get thick salmon. So it kinda has some forgiveness.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. You can bake salmon, but I'd rather not. I'd rather stand
No,
over
I'm
that
saying
motherfucker.
sear it.
No, I'm talking to carrot. Yeah, sear for
Oh.
sure. Whatever you cooking, sear it. I don't give a fuck what you cooking. Sear that motherfucker.
I wish I knew a way to sear chicken wings, bro.
Sear chicken wings.
I wish I could, bro.
Yeah, there's
Just
too many
imagine that
uneven.
shit
There's too
like
many uneven fucking. You could do the flats.
you could butterfly it though. You could butterfly your drums.
Butterfly your drums. That's doing too much. That's
No, it
doing
ain't,
that's
bro.
doing way too much, bro.
Dog, when I go to the Filipino grocery store out here, bro, let me tell you, they wings be decent size. They don't be like church's wings,
Mhm.
but they be decent size. You know what I'm saying? Like three of them bitches on the side,
Yeah.
most people be together off of them. And I'm talking whole wings. I ain't talking wing ding, cause
Okay. I
I
say
do the
I ain't
work.
talking about wing dings.
I'll bust that bitch down. No, I got a knife that I use specifically for cutting animal byproduct.
Okay. All right. Before we get we turn into the fucking cooking podcast, let's talk about some topics, shall we?
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with some food, bro.
No,
I
no, no,
got this
no.
belly
I
for.
definitely I definitely like talking about food. and I could talk about food with you all day long. But number one, I ain't ate dinner yet. So
Oh,
all it's doing is making me hungry. But I got plenty of food in the refrigerator, so we gonna put some together after the podcast.
Key 11
But
Carrot
I got some things we could
said,
talk about though.
"The night is young."
okay.
I got some things we
Cause
can talk
I
about.
but the thing that's crazy is I did want to talk about some food shit.
Okay. Let's go.
No,
What food shit? What more food shit you want to talk about?
bro, do you got a Costco membership?
No, but I got family who do. So it take me if I
Bro, you
need it.
can get like 40 pounds of wings for $80.
He said 40 pounds of wings for $80.
40 pounds of wings,
Have you
guy.
done that?
I'm about to like, cause
Do you even have enough
I don't.
fucking freezer space for that amount of fucking wings?
So you don't remember? Hold on. You when you visited me, you came to the gated John, didn't you?
I never went to your crib.
I thought I gave you like a bunch of weed roll up shit and stuff.
Nah, you know that must have been somebody else.
Okay, my bad. Shit. Okay, so I have a deep freezer, bro. I have a standing deep
Oh,
freezer. So
really?
yeah, yeah. Like I can take a shelf out and put
So
them 40 wings up. Like
you had that since the last spot?
yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
you
I
had to
had that.
move that, you had to haul that motherfucker, huh?
I moved everything but my couch and my bed.
He said I need
So
that deep freeze.
I need that deep freeze. I need that dresser. I need that futon. Them computer desks. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I got a deep freezer, bro. So like when I be saying like, oh, I'm cooking all this, or I be showing pictures of all this stuff or whatever, just know I got the space for that shit. Like for sure. Like that's not a problem. I actually need to de-ice that bitch for real. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We out here thugging it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Um. Uh. Man, you know, I feel like we should do some watch parties.
We just got to figure out how to have it play at the same time on both sides.
Shit,
That's the
what? 3, 2, 1, go. Shit, ain't
yeah,
nothing to it but to do it. Fuck you mean?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, we should definitely do that because I be seeing streamers do that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I just
a lot of people be doing that
I
shit.
think we just can't we can't put the VOD out there. I think that's how they get away with it. I think that's how they're and I think they just can't they I feel like they can't like get too big either, you feel me?
And I took a melatonin. Ooh,
He said he took a
I
man.
probably ain't even.
He finna be
Yeah, I
feeling
ain't.
wavy tonight.
Yeah, I ain't. I probably don't need to drink.
I was drinking last night, bro. Man, we was supposed to have whatever Wednesday, and fucking Kleptic's crossfader, his fucking supposed best in the world crossfader that he fucking sent out to San Diego to the dude who created it to install it, started fucking up. And so it fucked up our whole stream.
Damn.
Because of some damn fancy crossfader. And then he said as soon as he gets home, he tried it again and it worked. Had to recalibrate it like 11 times.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Key 11 Carrot said,
I know that shit wasn't
"Y'all
cheap
still
neither.
kept it lit."
We weren't really. I mean, we was just playing retro games and shit, Carrot. Yeah. Now we always keep it lit. Me and VIP.
Key 11 Carrot said,
Yeah, me and VIP
"Till
always keep
almost
it
1
lit.
a.m."
Almost till 1 o'clock. Oh no.
Oh
I be
yeah,
waking up about 3 or 4.
yeah. You on a different algorithm, buddy. So, you were very so we were. I don't remember. Remember a few weeks ago when we were doing our predictions for the NFL?
Yeah.
So I was completely off. I said Rams and Broncos. I think you said Patriots and Rams. So
Yeah, I did because of Stafford.
I think you was one off. So now
Hmm.
that one of your picks is in, you think they're gonna take it all the way? You think your boys got what it takes to beat Seattle?
Um, being honest, I I really just want a good game out of it. I wish Vrabel the best. I really do. But at the end of the day, it'll help for my shit talking. But I just don't want if it is a blowout, I want it to be in the Patriots' favor. But I don't want to see a blowout. But at the same time, I don't want that shit to go into overtime. You know what I'm
Why you
saying?
don't want
Like
to
I want the
go
pay.
into overtime? Overtime always gotta have good games.
Yeah, but it start late already as it is for a game, and then all the commercials and all that bullshit, the halftime show, and then the game itself, like that shit gonna run super long, bro. Like I'm not trying to be struggling going into work the next day and all this and that. Like no, like get that shit over with in regulation.
What are your plans?
It really depends on my pay. Um, Supposed to be going out tomorrow, but it's just bowling. If I make a decent amount of money though, you know what I'm saying, doing Uber between the next couple weeks, I'm probably just gonna buy a shit ton of wings, invite some people over, fry them hoes, and run it like that. Like I got an idea of the next kickback I have. I'm gonna have jerk, honey barbecue, honey hot, and hot lemon pepper.
Damn, your fucking house guests are lucky, bro. I ain't over there getting hooked
Yeah.
up like, oh, Mike, this how you doing it? It's like that.
They already know how I'm coming, bro. I had a steak kickback the other like a month
You
ago.
said a
You know what I'm
steak
saying?
kickback. See
Yeah,
how many of
everybody.
y'all got friends like Mike? Hey, yo, what's up? I got a fucking sirloin and a ribeye on the grill for you, bro. Slide through. Like,
They was New
damn,
York
bro.
strips. They was
Okay,
New
fair
York
enough,
strips.
but
You know
still,
what I mean?
the
Oh no,
thing
they was thick than a motherfucker. Them bitches was thick as zoo glass. Let me tell you.
you said thick as new glass. Oh my
Yeah,
god, that's
yeah.
crazy.
Hmm.
Okay. And so, so
But if I don't do that, I'm gonna be driving Uber. I'm gonna be driving Uber to the game start, and then I'm gonna wait right before the game over, and I'm gonna get right back on Uber.
I'm going to that weekend. I'm driving past Modesto, which is basically fucking the cuts in California, and to this place called Turlock. There's a crab feed, all you can eat crab.
Key 11 carrot. Said,
We're gonna call
are
we'll
we driving
carpool with
ourselves?
my mom, probably. But anyways, and then we're staying the night. So
So, hold on, Turlock. I'm looking this up. You said all you can eat crab,
yeah, the crab feed. Yeah,
crab feed.
yeah.
Wow. Hold on, I gotta look this up.
Oh, bruh. If you like a seafood, if you like seafood, so they'll serve you hella fucking they'll serve you hella like crab boil shit, right? Like they'll serve you that for hella long, right? And then at the end they fucking bring out hella cold crab, and then my motherfuckers just be and then motherfuckers just be fucking putting that shit in bags and taking that shit home.
Well, I'm trying to look it up because it say the crab feed is March 7th.
Nah, there's one February 7th.
Is it the Friends of the Crab Feed?
Yeah, it might be that. I don't even know. I didn't even book this shit.
Okay, cause I looked it up. Let me tell you.
But
Let
that's
me
where
tell you,
I'm gonna
cause
be. I'm gonna be eating
I
some
used to
motherfucking.
I used to go to Myrtle Beach for crab, bro.
Okay, I'm sure that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the resorts is right on the water, bro. Oh man,
Yeah. I've seen your videos. They look pretty
I want
fucking
to go
dope.
back.
I bet you
I want to.
do.
Yeah, yeah. But with the Super Bowl, bro, how do you think the fragmentation of sports has affected things in general, whether it be the NFL or the NBA?
Fragmentation of sports. Can you elaborate on that?
Okay, well, let's say for example, how many packages you have to have or channels or streaming services to watch a full NFL season or the NBA.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Now, now me, I'm a pirate. I'm the black Jack Sparrow. So I don't give a fuck. Um, I'm not getting Amazon Prime. I'm not getting Peacock. I'm not getting Netflix. I'm not getting ESPN Plus, and I'm not getting NFL Plus. I'm not getting Paramount Plus. I will have an antenna, and I will have my websites.
Okay, so this is the okay, so here's the thing. I'm not really too interested in NFL and NBA until the playoffs. And half the time, if the Warriors ain't in it, I could give less than a fuck. Okay. Now I'm a little bit more interested in the playoffs, the NFL playoffs, because I'm just used to the Raiders not being in the fucking in the postseason. So
Say that ain't
it
nothing new.
interests, yeah, it interests me a little bit more. But I'm like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really, I Jack Sparrow some shit, so I'm not really tripping about that if I need to watch a game. Now, the one thing I can mention about that is my favorite sport to watch on a consistent basis is UFC. And UFC just signed a huge contract with Paramount Plus. So Paramount Plus is actually one streaming service. Plus they got banger TV shows, but that's one streaming service that I feel like is worth it because now I watch every pay-per-view, what used to be pay-per-view MMA match for just my monthly subscription. So it just depends on how you look at it. I mean, I feel like it's just responding to the market too. Like they're just trying to capitalize because they know people aren't really too interested in like professional sports like they used to. And I think that these major sports organizations are just trying to, you know, uh, evolve their business plan to fit the trend and
T11
capitalize however
Carrot
they can.
said, but you
I
don't
don't
have
know.
to
What do you
have
think,
five
Mike?
different subscriptions to watch
I think
UFC.
that what we're gonna see is the same thing that happened with Columbia House and BMG. It's gonna be last person out is gonna be holding a big ass bag left to pay a bunch of people, because realistically, in my opinion, I think that if cable could figure out a way to save, let's say, $5 a box and save like $20 to $40 per average package, they could pull people back easily. And in a lot of areas, now this is speaking from some sense of prior knowledge and insider knowledge. Um, in my opinion, a lot of areas don't need the infrastructure updates that some other areas may need. So with that, we're seeing areas that, of course, is being pushed by AT&T and T and Google, bringing out fiber and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, You got areas that's pushing 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabit one gigabit, 2 gigabit service over coaxial cable. At this point, it comes a point to realize maybe pushing the limits for speed and infrastructure can slow down with the amount of profits that these companies are making if they say they want these customers. I really think that they could roll back 20, $40 on some of these packages and it would be a wave of people returning because not only would you get the regular cable service that you can just turn on your TV and watch, you get to access a guide, you get access to on demand, you get to access stuff like the voice remote and stuff that Comcast is essentially licensing out throughout the country. And then in addition to that, when you have the regular package with a lot of these companies outside of bitch ass stars, you get access to, and I'll tell you why they bitch ass stars, but a lot of these companies you get access to their digital packages. So I think with like let's say WWE, if you have ESPN, I don't think you have to pay for the pay-per-views and stuff or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And even with like their on-demand suites and stuff, you have a lot of access, but they just need to stop being motherfucking greedy and bite the bullet to get people back because the 20, $30 that I'm mentioning is really only off the introductory price because they still gonna scale you up to your maximum rate anyway within 3 years. So at that point, the name of the game is retention. If you can provide consistent good service with consistent good customer service and you get problems fixed quick, you'll have a customer for life. They're not going to want to bounce back and forth between AT&T, DirecTV, Comcast, Cox, Bright House, whoever may come
Mm.
up in the area, Spectrum, things like that. But they just everybody really, even when we talk about Vegas and stuff, it really just come down to people got to stop, like they got to chill on greed for at least a year or two and to get back in a system where everything can work. Otherwise, a lot of shit's gonna fall flat. And streaming is definitely gonna be one. Music, video games. Look at how Xbox is doing with Game Pass. They're fucking bleeding money because there's no value in it. You just getting an all you can eat buffet, but where's the money at? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think is going to happen with streaming. One way or the other, I think there's going to be a bad bubble. And if cable wants to be smart, they need to get in front of it because cable's never going to lose in this streaming battle. You know why? Because AT&T's fiber isn't widespread enough to be a legit competitor, and Google Fiber isn't either. So the only places that they really push to drive this market of, oh, we're fast, we're fast, we're fast, is areas where they're coming in. So if you sit here and be like, okay, well, we see what's about to happen. All these companies is gonna fold, and we got to give you internet anyway. So you gotta deal with us. If you want certain speeds in most areas, AT&T ain't gonna do it. So if I was them, I'd be like, look, I'm gonna cut this off right now. All your starter shit, you know what I'm saying? Not even triple play because we see people ain't doing that. But I hit you with a good double play for 75 across the country. You know what I mean? Give you your ESPN, your MTV, your BET, TNT, VH1. Give you that suite, $75, $5 extra a box, HD included. Do a $5 modem rental. That shit gonna go all day.
Mm.
I used to work in cable, so my views on streaming when it was rolling out and stuff, there was internal conversations, and I was a part of some special programs where it was literally just like, okay, we're bleeding customers due to people literally calling in telling us, I got a Fire Stick, what I need cable for, right? But the mind state is, okay, well that AT&T in your neighborhood only gonna give you 25 megabits. Good luck, you'll be back. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people will come back. We'll look at their account 1, 2 months later, and it's like, okay, well, we can have somebody come
Key
out,
11
but we
Carrot
got to tell you, you know what I'm
said,
saying? If your lines got
Dummy, are
clipped,
you falling
dummies look
asleep?
high as shit.
I'm high.
But it's like, you know what I'm saying? If your line's clipped, you got to pay for another install. So that's all retention, though. You know what I mean? Like, if you can just keep a customer there, you damn near can charge them whatever you want in a couple years.
Yeah, I feel it
Dummy Bear 510 said,
for
My
Dummy high,
sure.
bad, I'm
dummy high,
talking your
dummy
head
high,
off,
dummy
but
lit.
you know what I
I
mean?
mean,
When I look at
this is something you're very passionate about, obviously.
I mean, not just that, but like even when we look at like the music and distribution and stuff, like there's no reason that we shouldn't be using Blu-ray a lot more. I mean, I know the licensing fees is beating a lot of people ass, but
M-
you get fucking
m-
100 gigabytes of space on a disc.
my friends use a lot of like external hard drives, and they're building their own media library. Like they don't fuck with the streaming. They just download hella shit and just keep it on hard drives. And my partner was trying to get
Mhm.
me on that shit, bruh, and I was like, nah, bruh, I'm cool.
I mean,
Like,
it's plugins you can get to run streams, like
Key
as far as
11
like
Carrot
directly from torrent sites. So
said,
you don't even have to
Kleptic.
nah, it's not
have that
Kleptic.
like set up. But yeah, Kodi is a bad motherfucker for that. So if you want to access anything in your house or whatever,
I
you can
remember
create a media
Cody. I
server.
used to fuck with Cody when we used to jailbreak the Fire Sticks. That Cody used to be the go-to, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, but I mean, you also got it where like you can use it as a media server. So if you do download files or music or stuff, you can use that as a hub and then just dial into that. So I was doing that like back in the
Oh
Xbox
wow.
360 days, bro.
So, uh, I'm looking at TMZ. Breaking news. You can't make this shit up. Shakari Richardson arrested for excessive speeding. Poses for mugshot. So apparently the U.S. track star was arrested for Florida for excessive speeding. So I guess she likes to go fast on the track and in her car.
I mean, that worst things could have happened,
True.
you know, like, um 100 miles in Florida. I mean, I just wonder where at in Florida. You know what I'm saying? If it's a neighborhood, come on. But if you on a highway, was she in the
Key
left
11
lane?
Carrot said, imagine the whole world knowing you got arrested
It's
for
Florida,
speeding.
man. Like,
Yeah.
just go on. What day was she arrested? Hold on. Thursday. Thursday. Okay, let's go. Okay, all right. What was Thursday? Today is okay, the 19th. Okay, Florida man, January 29, 2026. Let's see what come up. Okay, all right. First news cycle shit I put in from the 29th says Florida man caught in sexual performance with vacuum.
What the fuck? Yeah, nah, Florida man. You know, man, we already know everything. Every crazy news story starts with Florida man. It's crazy. Okay.
Key 11 Carrot said,
Nah, nothing
nothing
wrong with
wrong
that.
with that.
Okay, how about the next story? Um, let's talk. I want to talk about kind of an uplifting story, and maybe you may disagree, but Kanye West took out an ad in the Wall Street Journal this past week, kind of explaining basically his state of mind and his battles with mental health. Uh, Apparently he's bipolar, and explaining all his crazy um, antics to manic episodes. I read the whole thing. It was about 3 pages. It seemed very heartfelt, and for me, not being a fan of his antics at all, I still understood even when he was, in the middle of doing all this crazy shit, that he was suffering from mental health issues. So I don't know if you've researched about that yet, Mike, but what are your thoughts?
I'm reading it real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so my problem with this is, um, he focuses on uh things from early 2025, but there's a number of things that um I feel that
Key 11
if he was
Carrot
truly remorseful,
said, as someone who has
like,
mental health
hey, look,
problems, I don't really
I'm
feel
getting
for
to
him
it
that
because I got
much.
a box of pills over in there. You know what I mean? But I think that if he was, and I'm not the motherfucker to judge. I done said some wild ass shit, but I think that to limit the scope of things to early 2025. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to think about all the stuff he was saying, like the slavery is a choice stuff,
No, no, he
the
didn't. He
like
didn't
the
limit.
you know
He
what I mean?
didn't limit it just to early 2025.
No, I know he didn't, but what I'm saying is, as far as the time frames that he specifically spoke to, that was the one that he put a time frame on. Like he do speak to like people holding him down to highs and lows, how it happened 25 years ago and stuff, and how he wasn't properly diagnosed until 2023. But to kind of I'm not gonna say gloss over, but for an apology of this nature, it should have had a lot more things other than kind of glossing over some of the stuff he did and the antics that he did, because he's had a long run of doing wild shit. You
That's
know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? So like, and that's my thing about it. It's like, and the other thing is, I think that there are a number of people that he should have had private conversations with well before this letter came out. Like it should
I
have
mean,
been a
he could
point
have.
where,
He could
hold
have.
on, but hear me. If it happened in the next, and I'm look, Kanye is Kanye. He rich, I ain't. He did something right, I didn't. But with that being said, when I feel that people are trying to be apologetic, right? The nature of like how I feel like he should have had these private conversations, like there should be people that were affected in his aspect of doing things that not immediately, but came out like, yo, like, yo, I spoke to him outside of the shit. Like, yeah, he for real. Like, Kanye really sorry. Like, he actually cared. Like, this ain't just a media play. Because a lot of people saying people like him, people like Nicki Minaj, is potentially having paper shortages allegedly. And I don't think that's the case with him, but I do think there are other things that could have done and he might have done that would have had this appear to be more resourceful than it is.
Yeah,
Remorseful, my bad. Not
I
resourceful, my
feel it.
fault.
Okay, understood. Next thing, Gervonta Davis arrested in Miami after weeks long search. Bro's on the run. This multimillionaire for, guess what? Domestic violence. Now, he's had my man Tank has had a history of doing too much with the ladies. Uh, you know,
That's a way to put it.
he had to back out of the Jake Paul fight amid legal battles. Still one of the goats, but what do you think, Mike? Is his career cooked, or or can he bounce back from these legal troubles and still solidify himself as one of the greatest boxers of all time?
Um, hold on, let me see something. Because clearly, if you look at Floyd, uh, people being handsy don't necessarily matter in the world of boxing and what people feel is great and whatnot. Um, but let me see here. Um, okay, so he is a good fighter, but like to me, in my opinion, I don't see nobody like he's not gonna pass Bud in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he'll be the greatest. You know what I mean? I think he'll be a legend in his own right. You know what I'm saying? And not even looking at it from the financial aspect, but just kind of people that he fought. I do think that he does have a pretty good resume, but like he's not Tyson, he's not Ali, he's not Floyd Mayweather, and it's a lot more names other than that.
Yeah, he's still pretty young too, though. But all right. Okay.
But he's 30 fights in though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then with the legal trouble that he having, yeah, I mean he kind of got his title strings going together around 17, but 30 fights in, legal troubles. You know what I'm saying? I hope he is able to extend his career to the you know what I'm saying 50, 60 fight range. You know what I'm saying? But he just gonna need to tighten up.
Yeah. Okay. Next subject. Uh, Ray J was recently dealing with some health issues, had to be hospitalized, dealt some grim news by the doctor that he could possibly have a ticking time on his lifespan. He was quoted as saying, "Doctors said told me I have months to live." He's taking a great deal of medications, and I think it's pointing towards heart failure, heart issues. Uh, him quoted as saying, um, it was because he was partying too much. Um, so there's that. Your thoughts, but then furthermore, just to add an extra monkey wrench into the whole situation is DJ Kleptic is actually DJing his Super Bowl party in 2 weeks. So he's battling all these health issues, but he's still going out and partying. And I see two sides of the coin to that before you chime in, Mike. Number one is, you know, my first thought would be like, what are you doing going out to parties if you've only got months to live? And my second thought of that is if I only had months to live, I'd probably be going out to parties too. So, what are your thoughts on that?
It's one other thing I'm trying to look up real quick, but from the medications that I've read, in regards to things, this is saying that for quite some time he has had a bad diet and he has lived for you know what I'm saying, some shit. He had a wild life, you know what I'm saying? Now with
Clip
this
that.
is one other thing I want to see because he it does say that he mentioned that he had a black heart, and I'm trying to get further
E11 Carrot
understanding of that because
said,
when I look at
Brandy
some of
is
the
paying his
medications
bills.
that
Oh,
they did
really,
happen to
Carrot?
prescribe him,
Yeah.
um I mean, shit, like he got a lot of businesses and stuff, and you know what I mean. I wouldn't necessarily say that would be the case. He did a lot of legwork for a lot of shit, but like Lipitor and fucking which is a torvastatin for those that
Key
do take
11
the generic,
Carrot
and then
said, it was in the
the
article.
valsartan. Those are like okay, not valsartan, but oh damn! So he probably like I'm not saying that he has this, but I'm just saying when you look up these medications, this is what it says for. So motherfucking Jardians, which is ooh I can't pronounce that still. M Empagliflozin. That's for diabetes. That's for people to improve glucose control with type 2 diabetes and or establish heart failure.
Yeah.
Then you have valsartan, which is another one for heart failure, and then you got a torvastatin that's for cholesterol. And they're saying that he's on even more medications than that. This sounds like the body of somebody that's like 80 years old, bro.
I know
Like
he
just
didn't
keeping it a
he didn't
being. Like
partied for 80 years. He partied fucking half his life off. But yeah, that
yeah,
shit's crazy. I had no
yeah, like
idea, man.
I didn't either, but like I know what medicine names look like. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I feel it.
Like that's a because when I went to the TMZ story, you know what I'm saying, and I was like, hold on, he
Key
said he
11
got eight
Carrot
heart medicines. I'm thinking this nigga
said,
gassing,
Yeah, I
and then
remember.
I go
remember for the
read the
love of Ray
list.
J.
Yeah, I remember. I
Oh,
loved that fucking that show For the Love of Ray J. Do you remember
Key
that
hmm
11
show?
Carrot
Dude, I was
I do
so
said,
not. I didn't watch it.
Dude,
I
I
didn't
was
watch it.
so I ain't even gonna lie. I was shamelessly addicted to all those like those love shows when Flavor of Love first came out. Man, I was on that shit, and then everything that came off that spun off of that, I was on that shit for hella long. Fucking
Key
Flavor of
11
Love, I
Carrot
Love New York,
said,
Real
New
Chance at
York.
Love. Fucking and then they have Brett Michaels and it was the Rock of Love and then
You
Daisy
watched
shot
all that shit. All that
Tila
shit.
Tequila's a shot at love. Fucking yeah, bro. I was watching all that shit back in the day, bro. I don't know why, bro. Cause honestly, like reality television was like new to me at that point. You feel me? Like it was just like, oh shit, like we're not watching sitcoms anymore. Like these are really like bitches wilding out and trying to like do this shit, to get the love of a celebrity. Like this is wild. Like
So that was all formulaic. So when I was in college, I had a teacher that was over advertising at Viacom, and she was over VH1, BET, and MTV. So with that, what happened is, and they even was gonna do it with kids, but the way the legal laws work, you can't really have kids on, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that unless you get a family. But what they noticed is the reality TV shows kept people watching after commercials. So they would edit cliffhangers to make sure that you want to come back after this commercial. With music videos, you would only watch for the videos you want to see and then you change the channel. So to prevent you from changing the channel on commercials, even if you're going to a channel that's under the umbrella, they still want you to stay on that one channel for advertising.
yeah.
So they started rolling out more and more and more reality. So that's why we have TV how it is. And then you tie it in with somebody like a ridiculousness that can do their own production. So you just gotta write them a check and they're
Mhm.
gonna give you episodes.
And then now what's evolved from all that is now we got baddies, which is the fucking craziest fucking show I can think of. I mean, it's got a little bit of I love, flavor of love. It's got a little bit of Jerry Springer. It's got a little
It
bit of
has none of that because it don't have a point. Like, like, okay, you
really,
know
it's
what?
just
I
like
guess it would
it's
be
just a
like
bunch of
the
bitches
real
are
world.
sitting around like squaring up.
It's just like the real world. It's just like real world, but all
They're
bitches
like
or all niggas
just put a
or
bunch of fucking alpha bitches in a fucking house together and see how many fights break out. Like they know they putting together a toxic fucking combination right here. Like these
hey,
bitches
look.
finna wild out on each other.
Yeah, yeah, they do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like production cost wise, it's not super expensive to record. You get you some gimbals, some DSLRs or mirrorless cameras, some microphones or some boom mics. Let that bitch go.
Key
You know
11
what I'm
Carrot
saying?
said,
Oh
I
yeah,
like Bad Girls
Oh,
Club but not
whichever one.
baddest.
I can't tell the fucking difference between the two.
that shit trash. I mean, like, here's what I can say. As a guy that enjoys the company of women, I will watch certain shows and channels because when stuff like the Super Bowl come up or stuff like the NBA finals or certain games, I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing. I don't want to hear shit. So yeah, let's put on Bad Girls Club. Let's put on uh I forget the name of the couples counseling shit. Let's put that on. Let's put on now I do like Law and Order. I do like Grey's Anatomy. You know what I'm saying? Let's put on some shit. But I know this much. Certain
Key
Sundays and
11 Carrot
Saturdays, I'm on the 70
said,
inch.
Yeah, I don't know. I
90
don't know
Day
why I'm
Fiancé.
hooked on the damn 90 Day Fiance, bro. They keep passing clips on my fucking on my reel, and I be seeing these fucking trifling ass people with each other. Like both of them
Trifling.
trifling. Like you feel me? Like one of them is like a fucking like old like lesbian lady, and like she's betrothed to this Nigerian like Christian Nigerian dude, and she like told him that she was a lesbian once back in the day, but she's been a lesbian for 21 years and still married to her lesbian wife. And then the fucking dude is like, he's basically just trying to get his green card and shit, obviously. And like she's lying and fucking it's crazy, bro. She take her wig off and he get all upset and shit. Like it's crazy work,
He
bro.
get upset about a oh wow, she's facially challenged.
You see what I'm talking about right here?
Hold on, I'm looking up something. Hold on, hold on.
Dude, uncle was like, "Do you practice lesbianism?"
So who was her before the wig? Because I'm only seeing the clip of her with shorter hair.
Oh yeah, she's like
Hold
I.
on.
He's like I like you with long hair. He's like I can't take her out with my friends. They will be embarrassed. She look very old with no wig. She's of course you're beautiful, baby, but I like you with long hair. I love your long hair. And
Hold
she's like,
on.
really, baby? Oh well, this is my natural hair. Bitch.
Hold on. He want to see. Hold on, because if I'm looking at the wig, I'm looking at um that's if you like it, I love it.
Yeah, and then like the first night they were together, she was like, "Oh, like I'm nervous. Like I haven't had a man in 21 years." And then she's like, "Oh, like you want to get frisky?" And he's like, "Oh no, baby, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep." And she's like, "Oh, I must not be good enough for him." But then afterwards in the morning, like, "Yeah, he did it, but he didn't get hard and he didn't finish." He's like, I was stressed out." So
I mean, it happens.
yeah, no, I feel him. Sometimes like yeah, cause he was like, cause I understand where he's coming from, cause like that was the first night, like he was picking her up from the airport, like he wanted to make sure everything was perfect and shit, and
Hold on,
so
she came out the night. She came out there.
yeah, to go see him, and then so,
So
and then so basically, and then she had to like go get like she had to get approval from his uncle, cause he bent the knee as soon as she fucking touched down.
what you mean bent the knee, brother?
He
What do you mean he proposed?
Yes. As soon as she touched down in Nigeria, he was on one knee, like, "Baby, I love you. Please marry me." But
So here's something out. And what season is this one? Just so I'm
I
aware.
think this is
Uh,
either season 7 or season 8, I think. Of
you
the
said his
before the
name is
90
Daniel,
days. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, Daniel and Lisa.
and this is called Before the 90 Days,
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
just.
It's before the 90 days. I can't believe I'm so into
Okay.
this. It's crazy.
Now here's what I'll say, right? So I'm really my homegirls is my dogs, right? So I'll be jokingly like with certain homegirls, I'll jokingly be like, man, it's a couple girls right now. I'll be like, yo, what you doing for the next 60 years? But like I'm not literally serious. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not the case at all. But this shit you just said is fucking ridiculous. Fresh off the plane. Like, did he even know her
Yeah,
beforehand?
they sparked an online romance.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I don't know what to say. I am
Oh,
flabbergasted
trust me, there's
because
even
like
worse.
I seen the one where they was in the pods and they couldn't look at each other and
Oh no,
stuff
that's
like that. You know what I'm
Love is
saying?
Blind. Love
Yeah,
is
I seen
blind.
that. I seen that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
seen that.
Carrot
You
used
know
to
what I'm
like to
saying?
watch that
But
with me.
but brother, man. Oh my goodness.
Yo, what's
So
good? Oh,
hold on. So I'm trying to find him. Oh, so she went to Nigeria and she is from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
yeah. I don't even.
Wow. 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 Wow, brother. That is crazy. So they met online? Like, what? How the fuck did TLC find them? Like, this is the kind of questions I got, brother. Like, what? Hold on. Follows. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is like the reverse of catfish. Like, it seems like it's like they cover and they. Wow. I should. I'm not gonna say that publicly. I'm not gonna say that publicly. Not saying I would do that, but I'll tell you why in a second. I'll tell you why. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna send you a text. I'm not gonna send it on Twitch.
Okay,
Oh
all
my
right.
goodness. But I'm flabbergasted, bro. I hope you really hear the shock and surprise by what you just detailed to me. Like,
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. That's why that don't you see now why I be on that shit.
so I just sent the text. But yeah, like that, man. Okay. But yeah, reality TV show can get you stuck. Now it's even worse because they don't have ads, so it's kind of like now
Yeah,
it's just people doing cheap production. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Not saying it's cheap production, but the cost of the production itself is not as expensive. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? That's not. I wouldn't do that, but hey, to each his own is providing good entertainment. I hope they getting a check from it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say.
yeah. Okay. So next thing, go back to something that we were talking about a little bit earlier, a couple podcasts ago. So they're having the Super Bowl in the Bay Area. You know, it's gonna be popping out there in Santa Clara. Bad Bunny is the halftime Super Bowl performance. And we talked about how Ice is gonna be present there. Um, and it just seems like things are getting more and more tense with these Ice agents and the general public. Uh, and I just want to know what's your thoughts on that. Yeah, about what's going on with all this Ice stuff.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all, none at all, none. I'm not surprised, cause like it's just not only is that happening, they having the America 250
P11 or
patches,
carrot.
but like the Bad Bunny
Said.
shit, the fact that it's
Kids
a
were
big
walking
event, but
out
it's
last
really
week
like
cause of ice.
how many immigrants is really about to drop 60,000 to go to a game? You know what I'm saying? And out of all the teams that it is,
Yeah,
A Boston team, a Boston and Seattle team, you think they're going to have uh, tons and tons of fans that are immigrants? You know what's going to happen? They're going to fuck around and fuck with these workers, and it's going to fuck up the service level of that shit. Or they're going to be some super dicks and wait till damn near the Super Bowl done, and they're going to start ringing up workers.
yeah,
That's what I think might be the play, honestly. And that is some asshole shit. But I legit think that that would be in their book of cards. Now, Oh yeah, kids out here was walking out like a motherfucker because of ice. For
Yeah,
sure, out in
out
Vegas,
here too.
they they was saying, what was they saying? Ice don't belong in the heat or something like that, or ice can't stand out in the heat. Some dope. These kids gonna be all right in regards to that. But yeah, like I'm not surprised. Now it's also affecting other stuff because it's a whole gaming convention that companies are concerned about sending their employees out here for, like, to work because of ice. They literally, I'm reading this motherfucking report and they said, why would I send somebody to an area that I'm concerned about? Pretty
Okay.
much paraphrasing.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay. Um, moving on. Uh, I'm gonna say a quote, and you tell me who you think said it. Okay.
okay.
Quote. I am probably the president's #1 fan, and that is not going to change.
Um,
The hate does not affect me. It actually motivates me to support him more. Who said that?
one diaper wearing motherfucker supporting another diaper wearing motherfucker. That's all I gotta say about that. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
in this past week, Nicki Minaj joins Trump on stage at the Trump Account Summit, calling herself the president's #1 fan. A few days later, she comes up with one of President Trump's new
Key 11
golden
Karen
green cards,
said,
and
why I thought
is
it was
in the
Nikki.
process of um of getting legalized as a citizen for the United States of America, and probably on the under finding some type of leniency for her uh pedophile husband and brother. Thoughts, Mike?
Um, I don't know how presidential pardons will work with state charges. Um, so you know what I'm saying? Congrats to her to finally becoming a fucking US citizen. Even though you couldn't even fucking vote for Trump and you saying you his biggest supporter, you couldn't even fucking vote for the man. And your motherfucking sex offender ass husband probably couldn't vote for the man unless, depending on what state he in, as a felon you probably couldn't vote for the man. So what support you got? We ain't never heard you. You ain't make no "My President is Orange." You didn't make that. You didn't make that song. So how was you supporting him? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, she need to be worried about First Tennessee Bank. That's who she need to be worried about.
I heard rumors that she's in some major legal problems. She had to I think they're trying to take her $20 million home. So I think she's kind of, I feel like she's backed in a corner. I mean, her career has definitely been cooked amid, drug use issues or fucking constant rants on Twitter, and just her overall, I wouldn't say cocky, but just entitled demeanor that she's had all throughout her career. I really think that I
DJI75
really
Mike
think the chickens are coming
said,
home to roost for this one.
https
Unfortunately, of
colon
course,
slash slash x dot com
I never
slash
wish
executive
bad
x
upon
media
anybody,
slash
but
status slash
I kind of see a world where this is kind of
194275348259256
karma,
question mark lang
where
equals
she's
sign
out
a.
of friends, and the only person that she can go, when you're pushed in a corner and when you owe people a lot of money and you need help, you know go to people in positions of power and leverage that loyalty.
But are we surprised she went to Trump? Looking how Wayne went to Trump too. Why would we be surprised? You know what I'm saying? But since 2020, First Tennessee been getting all her performance and music money. I'll say that much. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
because I forgot what lawsuit it was, but they was trying to get all her shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm not a consumer of her music. I'm not a fan of hers. The Nicki that I was a fan of was on Smack DVDs, on Fendi DVDs. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be right back. I
That
gotta.
that.
I'm gonna get some water.
Oh, same. I need some water. Bad than a motherfucker too.
All right. What did you send me? Send in the chat.
How I was saying that shit about First Tennessee.
Oh, what she owed the bank big money?
Uh,
Damn. Damn.
but yeah,
She has definitely made a mess
shit.
out of her finances.
I think it was due to a lawsuit or something.
Yeah, because due to her fucking wilding out.
No, her husband.
Oh, it was a husband's lawsuit?
They was trying to intimidate somebody or something like that, allegedly.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Weren't they funking with
Yeah.
like Migos or some shit? I feel like
I
they was
don't
funking
even
with
know, bro.
dude was funking with somebody.
Look, these old ass niggas need to be old, raise their family.
Yeah.
You sitting up here trying to be in the media, you losing your fans because you talking crazy about gay people, and half your fans is gay people. Like, bro, she need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah. She's gay. Like has numerous songs talk about fucking with girls. Let's see. Um, what else we got?
Maybe I'm talking crazy like this because I had Wild Out
Wow, wow, I love that show.
on. No, the song by the Locks.
Oh,
But shit, this ain't no better. I got on fucking whatever by Remy Ma. This was my shit, bro.
okay.
This probably this probably one of my favorite beats by Swizz Beats. You heard about the new verses coming out?
Nah, who is it gonna be?
Hit Boy versus Mike Will.
Hmm. Okay. Now, Hit Boy isn't Young Berg, right? Or that's Hit Maker, huh?
No, that's Hit Maker.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
what songs did Hit Boy produce?
Hold on.
Because I
Uh,
know for sure, like, I'm pretty sure Mike Will is gonna fucking win
Hit
that.
Boy made niggas in Paris.
Okay. And
He made Trophies
who's
by Drake. He made Click by Good Music. He made Sorry by Beyonce. He made Sicko Mode by Travis Scott.
okay? That slap.
Uh, he made Racks in the Middle.
Uh-huh.
Well, hold on. Let me make
No,
sure. Let me
he's
make
not
sure.
beating Mike Will.
It's all about the order, brother. We
Nah,
should have learned that with the
he
locks. We
ain't
should
he
have
ain't,
learned that with the
he
locks
ain't beating
and
Mike Will.
Jadakiss. It's about the order. How many people thought?
Jadakiss could have Jadakiss could have beat Dipset on his fucking own in that verses, okay? Let's be real. His presence alone could have fucking shit on all three of them motherfuckers.
Hey, but to me, the DJ, whoever was DJing for Dipset and them as a group, wasn't together enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta be on point when you're doing a verses. You gotta take that shit seriously. And some of the artists that in these verses, they don't take that shit seriously, bro.
they don't. They don't. They did. He did, bro. It's gonna be a good versus. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. It's gonna be good.
you know what I mean? Because it's like I'm not saying that he gonna get it. Because he made backseat freestyle. He made Goldie. Like, he got some shit, bro. Like, it's not just niggas in Paris. You know what I mean? So,
Maybe I'm just biased. I'm a big fan of Mike Will.
oh, I fuck with Mike Will. I'm not saying that he a slouch. Like, you know what I mean? Some of the stuff that I wish Mike Will would play, that I know, in my opinion, like Mike Will could go old school Gucci. Like, he could go vet pass by. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got years of he got probably really looking at it, if we dig deep enough, he damn near coming up on 2 decades. If not, if he ain't touched 2 decades yet, and he only 36.
Bruh,
So,
Mike Will would torch him with any of the songs he did with Future, Bands Make Her Dance, fucking Throw It Up, Throw It Out. He'll torch him with the Rihanna songs, bro. Like, bruh,
but it's all
the
about the
raps he.
order play. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the order play. You know what I'm saying? So, like just like I said with the Super Bowl, I just want to see a good battle. You know what I'm saying? Because like he got old school shit that like I said, vet passed by, killed a parking lot. Um, you just man. So I don't know. I just hope they pick the right songs. Cause like let's say for example Nelly versus Ludacris, right? I was looking at shit like, bro, like you picking the wrong fucking songs. Why are you picking songs don't nobody know? You know what I'm saying? And that alone can lose people a couple rounds.
Yeah, okay. So next topic, the doomsday clock now sits at 85 seconds to midnight, the closest it's ever been, according to the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists, which I don't really necessarily know what that means, but I know what the concept of the doomsday clock is. I mean, the fucking world is gonna end, in fucking nuclear war, or asteroid is gonna hit, or the fucking second coming of Christ, or whatever the fuck it's gonna be. Um, I guess that all these fucking smart scientists says that it's really close to that happening. So, well, what are your thoughts on that, Mike?
Um, I just googled it because I was not aware of it, and this isn't good for somebody with the anxiety levels that I have to read this because it's certain things on here that I kind of forgot about, and with me kind of reading it again, all kind of at once, I don't know what saying the doomsday clock is moved closer to nothing. I looked at the chart that kind of explained it, but what I can say is this. Um, I understand why people try to be ignorant to the world around them because looking at it as you got the Russian Ukraine war in its fourth year, you got stuff between India and Pakistan going on, both nuclear armed. You got Israel attacking Iranian nuclear sites, North Korea building more nuclear arsenal, China building more nuclear arsenal, Russia and the United States getting closer, our dollar going to shit, hella floods all over, including the Democratic Congo, and then all the bullshit going over in China. I mean, not China, but Africa, dealing with like Africans and slaves and shit like that. Like, I could see them saying 85 seconds, and I wouldn't be surprised if it got more closer. You know what I'm saying? With the rising prices of silver and gold, shit crazy right now.
Yeah, right now they're talking about silver is like at an all-time high. Right now, as far as value, it just keeps on going up and up. Which definitely usually um forecasts economic recession.
Hmm.
Which, I mean, shit, I've lived through multiple recessions in my life. Like nothing like the Great Depression, where motherfuckers was jumping out of skyscrapers and fucking people were burning bundles of cash just to fucking stay warm in their house during the winter and shit. But my uncle, he lost a third of his fucking 401k savings during the crash of 2008. You know what I'm
Jesus.
saying? Like that's a significant hit to your nest egg. You know what I'm saying?
And
It's life changing
hmm.
money, brother. Oh, look at that motherfucking taco, bruh. Look at that
I
motherfucker right there, bro.
forgot I was on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
Straight up protein. Pause.
So what do you put on those? You put some salsa, some guacamole, some sour cream.
Um, right now, nothing. I just rolled up chicken. But
He said I just rolled up chicken.
but when I'm making, I put a little salsa on it. You know what I'm saying? But
Little salsa. And
that's it.
when you put salsa on it, what kind of salsa do you use?
Um, either medium or hot.
I want to hear brand.
Oh, um, the cheapest in the store.
Was it like La Victoria or some shit?
I'll go Great Value, brother.
Great value?
Yeah, I will go with Walmart Great Value.
I didn't know they had a great value salsa.
Hold on, I'll show you.
Oh,
One second.
yeah, show me, please.
I actually have
I
it.
need to find out what the fuck is going on here.
It's from Aldi, but same difference. Cheapest in the store. So this is from Aldi. Hold on, I gotta get on the mic. My bad. So this is from Aldi actually. This is not a Great Value version. This is called Casa Mama Mamita. I don't know if you can hear me. So
Okay, let's see what
this
we've
is
got
this is
here.
actually from Aldi, not Walmart.
Some
But
Blair?
still same premise. Aldi.
I've never heard of that in
Y'all don't
my
have
life.
okay. Aldi is like Trader Joe's cousin.
Trader Joe's hillbilly inbred cousin?
No, I mean I think they're like literally
Like under the
like
same umbrella?
no like like cousins like literally. Hold on, they were brothers actually. Brothers.
Oh, you're talking about the founders of
Yeah, like
these.
they were literally like family. So but this is from Aldi.
Okay, yeah, that looks good. I'll take it. The chunky salsa, yep, I'll take it.
Yeah, good a good
It'll
medium.
look good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's white people salsa though, FYI. But it's good though.
I didn't eat salsa for almost 25, 30 years, brother. So me starting there
What's the reason?
is a big. I just didn't like how the flavors and textures of it. Now when I go to the taco trucks, I get the little cups of the
Yes,
red.
that's real fucking Mexican. That's the shit you're supposed to be putting on. Not that fucking chunky shit. But but when I'm doing white people taco night, which is basically like ground beef
Ground
tacos,
beef.
you feel me?
Yeah.
which is nothing wrong with that at all. You feel me? Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. That shit smack, bro. You feel me? But I use that salsa. But I love
Now
that
hold
salsa
on
though.
now. When I'm mindful, when I'm not buying in advance to store stuff and I'm mindful on like I want some good tacos,
Yeah.
I'm going to the Mexican grocery store
There you
and
go.
I'm getting a tub of the red
Yeah,
salsa.
yeah, yeah.
They sell it by the tub.
Yeah.
Like you can literally they'll sell it by the bag. They'll weigh it out for
Yep.
you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I get. And then I
There you
get
go.
the steak that's like kind of cut up and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. The carne.
So that's yeah, yeah. So if I'm doing like an actual attempt at a taco, not some shit rolled up. Like, cause I roll up some eggs, bacon, and sausage, and or some potatoes, eggs, and sausage and bacon in a tortilla and eat that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't even cause I want to save carbs or nothing. I got a loaf of bread in there right now. Oh shit, I gotta lose some weight. I gotta jiggle. But as far as like tortillas, I use that shit for anything. Don't let me fuck around. You know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna try to put some peanut butter on tortilla just to see how it
Put some
eat.
peanut butter on a tortilla. I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
try
think
it.
I can see a world where that would be bad.
Let's say I put half. jelly, half peanut butter, and then roll that shit up. I got some strawberry preserves in there. That shit might slap.
Yeah. So did you so recently, do you know who Alex Honnold is?
No, I do not. Who is
So
that?
Alex Honnold is a free climber. So
This does not sound
he
good.
did
This does
the
not sound good.
well, not for the reason what you might think. But anyways, he did this documentary called Solo, where he free climbed El Capitan, which is basically a huge vertical rock face in Yosemite National Park in California. I'm sure you've seen it before. Um, and so he did that music video. He climbed to the top with no fucking with no harness or anything like that. And then so he recently did this Netflix live show where he climbed a skyscraper with no harness or anything like that. And he's in the news recently talking about that he was he the money that he made climbing one of the tallest skyscrapers in the world was shockingly low, which is crazy that you risk your life to do some shit like that. Like, yeah, I get it. You do what you doing, what you love, and everything, bruh. But like, if you made a fucking deal with Netflix to do this, and you didn't get fucking a bag, Taipei 101 building. I don't even know how tall it is, but I'm sure it's fucking crazy.
Uh, I'm scared of heights, so I don't give a fuck how much it is. And I just read how much they paid him. Suck my
How much they pay
dick.
him?
500,000. Dog could have flipped some heroin in a month and made that. Like what? Fuck that. Fuck that. 500 bands. Hey, but you know what? He got paid, but he dealing with Diddy, didn't?
Damn.
A
It's
thousand
Photoshop
six
expert,
hundred sixty-seven.
said.
Yeah,
Yo,
I
hope the
It's
appreciate
going
podcast is
cool.
going
it,
great.
Photoshop.
Appreciate you with the pull up.
Streamlabs, said.
Here, I'm gonna watch
Thanks
this
for
on the.
lurking and welcome to the Bear Cave.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna put this on the stream.
But yeah, 500 bands, $500,000 for
Oh no,
one
it's just
thousand
info.
six hundred sixty. I got one on my side too. It should have showed up.
Streamlabs, said. Check out its Photoshop expert over at
Yeah, cause mine will show a whole
https://www.twitch.tv/its
thing on
Photoshop expert.
the
They
job.
were last playing
But
Bioshock
yeah, that's
Infinite.
crazy, bro. 500 bands.
Let's see.
That's what Mr. B said. 500 bands. So who knows how true that is? But I'm
It's on
terrified
my
of heights.
shit.
So
Key 11 Carat, said. Ended stream. Fun times.
Oh my god.
he's still doing it, or is this like already done?
No, this is already done. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. I feel bad if he would have failed.
Nah, this dude is fucking. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
So how did he get down?
Took the elevator. Not just. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. Like that'd be the type of shit I'd be worried about.
Oh,
Then what if you gotta go to the
yeah.
bathroom?
He wears a diaper.
Oh hell no!
Not just playing.
Talking about wearing a diaper.
Holy
That's wild.
shit! Look at that view, though. Feel like you're sitting on top of the world.
Nah, I'm cool. I don't need a view that bad. I'm straight.
That's crazy. Damn. That's crazy. That's nuts, dude. Whoa. That's crazy. I get a sinking feeling in my stomach just from watching shit like that.
That's crazy, bro. That's not gonna work.
Man. So it.
You look faded, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm faded, 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 faded. Looks like Lamar Odom is back on his same bullshit, bro. Unfortunately,
I mean,
battling addiction. Looks like days after DUI arrest, hits Vegas bar, but eventually he's on his way to rehab. So prayers up for Lamar Odom. Um, man, I mean, you would think after you almost lost your life at a whorehouse, you know, you're gonna turn your life around, but even that can't can't wake you up from the grasps of addiction sometimes. What are your thoughts on this?
Key 11 or
he
Carrot
needs somebody to
said,
tell him no.
it's just another Friday.
Yeah, Carrot.
He needs somebody to tell him no. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think people are supportive around him? Or you think they're
I think,
enabling? Bunch of yes men or something?
um, yeah, I think it's probably a lot of yes men. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like he said it was out in Vegas. Man, like you got to be on. To me, like just from personal experience, if you get pulled over in Vegas, sometimes you got like I really be wondering like what was you on? You know what I'm saying? Like the thing that's just the one thing I wonder the most. You know what I'm saying? Like what was he on? Like the shit I saw said he he was going like 100 something past a police car.
Damn.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
You wildin', Lamar. Oh, there
Yeah.
was one thing that we were gonna talk about. So I'm not streaming on TikTok right now because TikTok is
Hmm.
all fucked up. They done fucked up they done changed the terms of the privacy. You feel me? Probably gonna make it even worse. And you know, I don't even think they asked me about about the terms. Oh, you know what? No, I know what happened. I think they made me log. They it logged me out automatically. I had to log back in or some shit. But there was that, and then now all my vods when I try to stream, they're all glitchy and all fucked up and shit. Like I can't make clips out of them because they're all fucked. You know what I'm saying? And then like I heard
Mm.
from some people that like they're posting shit and getting 0 views on their shit, or at least it's saying 0 views.
Yeah.
So right now TikTok's all fucked up, man. Until they get their shit together, I'm not fucking with that shit. And oh, the worst part about it is they're gonna start putting bans on people for fucking like talking shit about ICE and shit.
Yeah, I heard.
That's crazy, bro. Like, man? Like, what kind of world are we living in? We got the fucking modern day Gestapo with the fucking ICE agents, and they're trying to fucking they're trying to fucking filter, you know, what our free speech across these social media platforms as soon as they take control of this shit. And this is exactly what they was talking shit about what the Democrats was doing with Twitter. And they over here trying to fucking
Yeah,
take over, and fucking Trump over here trying to take over the fucking TikTok and shit. But I mean, it is what it is, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's the way the cookie crumbles. It's all politics, right?
yeah. This is literally in the same sense of what they was allegedly saying that was happening on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. Like you worried about
Censorship,
China doing the same
government
shit. You worried about
censorship is
right
what it
now
is.
all these people leaving TikTok and shit. Now, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this shit crazy. So we'll see what happens, man. I mean, my TikTok really, it's a slow grind with TikTok. I mean, as it is with everything.
Yeah. Now I do got a question for you. That's kind of random going back to sports, but how you feel about Belichick not being first ballot Hall of Fame?
That doesn't make any sense to me at all. There's definitely some bias. I mean, who decides this shit? Because like some other dude who had like not even like 2/3 the amount of wins and less fucking playoff wins, like way less playoff wins, got inducted or got nominated. Like who did? Who did get fucking? Let's see that.
The thing that I look at with things is like motherfuckers trying to say they want him to wait because of Spygate and shit, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
that's probably the spy gate and the deflate gate and all that bullshit. Yeah, that's probably yeah.
but the thing is that they didn't come out and talk about as big as the Deflate Gate is. It was a number of teams that had issues with their balls, but they only talked about the
See,
Patriots. You know what I'm saying? There's
did um did uh did Barry Bonds ever get inducted to the Baseball Hall of Fame?
let's see.
Or did they keep him out?
No, he's not.
Yeah,
He is
they
not.
kept him out because of the cream or because of the clear or whatever the fuck he was using, the
But my
Balco.
thing about this is,
So
my
maybe
thing
it's
about Barry Bonds that's fucked up is he literally, if you don't even include the years that he allegedly was on the juice, he still has a Hall of Fame career.
yes, I agree.
Like what?
But
I don't get it.
and the fact that he was using something a topical steroidal cream as a recovery agent for his knee or whatever. Don't feel like that gave him any advantage when it came to hitting home runs, right?
I-
Like it's
Is
not.
that what he was doing?
Yes, that's what he got popped for steroids doing is doing a steroidal topical cream, and he knew it was wrong.
But was it just on his knee?
Yeah, I'm pretty well. I don't
Like,
know. I mean, only him and God know that, but I don't think it was the type of steroid that enhances your performance. It just enhances like your recovery and shit.
mm. He was told they were flaxseed oil and a rubbing balm for arthritis.
That's what apparently he alleges that he didn't know nothing about it. and his agent hooked him up with it or whatever. But yeah, just because of that, he's not in. So basically, Bill Belichick got Barry Bonds. You feel me?
And Pete Rose.
Yeah, Pete Rose for sure, but Pete Rose deserved it though. He was gambling on his own games. You can't fucking do that. Like that's a big
Hold
no
on.
no, brother.
Did he bet that he was gonna win though?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
Or
so
no
that
no
would
no,
have been
maybe he
different.
did. No no no, maybe he did.
I mean,
Well,
if
that's
you
what he
betting on
claimed.
yourself to win, look, let me tell
Yeah,
you.
he did.
To me, if you betting on yourself to win and you an athlete, that is the biggest vote of confidence on yourself and your team. It's like, yo, not only am I going out there to get a check, but I'm gonna put a check on the line that we gonna take this shit home.
Yeah,
To me, that's some gangster shit. You know what I mean? So
I
if
understand that and I respect that, but it's against the rules. So if you do that,
But the
you're not
thing I
getting
don't like
into
about that is they
the Hall
need
of
to open
Fame.
that shit back up because look how many motherfucking ads we got for betting. If you got ESPN bet, you got FanDuel, you got Bally's that's sponsoring fucking TV channels. Like, at what point is it like, all right, look, we got to change these rules for these motherfuckers, even though they dead and gone or whatever. Like, we got to let them in. And from what I'm seeing, it said he specifically bet on his own team to win as a player and a manager. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. You know what I mean? But like to me, oh damn. He said he bet every every night on them to win. Look, I wouldn't get mad at that. If I had a motherfucking general manager and a player that was betting on me as a player and I knew about it, I'm going out and I'm busting ass. I'm doing everything I can to bring that bag home because he believes in us that much that he gonna put his career on the line and his money on the line. Let's go, coach. We at him.
Yeah.
Like what? Let's go, Pete. Let's go, Pete. Let's fuck these motherfuckers up, bro.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's a history as time and time again proves that if you get caught cheating in any form, your induction to the Hall of Fame is at risk, and I think that's what's going on here with Bill Belichick.
Oh
And
man.
believe me, I acknowledge his accomplishments on the sideline as a coach. I don't respect the cheating shit, and I don't respect the type of person he is off the field. So we'll just leave it at that.
I mean, he gotta figure something out in Carolina. I'm not a Carolina football fan, but he gotta do something. I don't think he built for college. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Well, we'll find out, huh? Oh, speaking of that, isn't Deion Sanders moving up to the big leagues? I think
I
I
would
think a team hired him to coach, dude.
I don't think so.
I think that's
I
what
wouldn't be
that's
surprised
what I
because he
heard.
just announced fines and stuff a couple days ago for the players and stuff. He just announced fines for being late and all that kind of shit.
Oh, oh, I thought he was. I thought he was.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but he just announced some stuff to his football team. So
Yeah, they. I understand why on that with that one. Unfortunately, with Bill Belichick, I understand why.
well, they gonna hear about it.
And it's a low down dirty
They go,
shame too.
yeah, yeah. It's bad, but you know what I'm saying? What can you do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody gonna see this the flack is getting, and on top of that, we gotta look at it like T.O. wasn't wrong. T.O. wasn't wrong for not coming at this point. You hold him on him coming in because he didn't talk to the media nice or he had emotion, and then you son Bill Belichick. Like what the fuck kind of shit is this?
Yeah, I feel it. Well, we're you know, I don't think you ever did. You ever answer me who you thought was gonna win the Super Bowl?
Patriots, bro. Like I didn't even think I had to answer them.
Patriots.
Like,
Mm.
come on now. I was gonna wear my jersey next podcast and everything since it was before the Super Bowl, but you asked me, so yeah, we going
Oh, that'll
Patriots.
be fun.
Possibly, but I mean, look at these records. See what these.
Do you think you could get the Madden going next week, or it's just it don't work good with your
I
computer?
mean, we could try it. You know what I'm saying? With the way I'm running now, I might not need to do as much on different screens because I got this 55 up there, so we can try it for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Because that'd be fun to do a special Super Bowl episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna get smacked, but it is what it is.
What do you mean, bro? Why you always acting like you be winning
Let me see.
sometimes?
I'm about to see if it's on Game Pass yet through the
Yeah,
EA
it's
thing.
on Game Pass. It's on Game Pass, brother.
26.
I don't know about 26. I don't know if we're
Oh,
that lucky,
I'm about to see,
but I'm fine with playing on 25. That's for sure.
but they ain't gonna have the roster updates.
Oh my god.
I mean, it ain't the Super Bowl. If it ain't the Super Bowl, you feel me?
How? Why wouldn't it have roster updates just because it was last year?
Cause EA is a money grubbing bitch ass company.
Don't they automatically update your fucking rosters even if it's the last
Not
year
when you got
shit?
the. I don't know if they still do it like that, man.
I mean, we could do our own trades. We could do our own trades. Oh, this shit slap. You slapping
I
some
got
shit over
bigger
there too?
business. Hell yeah.
I got some turf talk.
Oh, see, I got some. I'm playing bigger business with Ron Isley and Birdman.
Oh, you on a totally different vibe.
Totally different. Hey, I can't even hit that note, man. That sounds terrible. I was trying to sing, but
You ever did
that ain't gonna happen
karaoke?
right now. Yeah, every time I do karaoke, I do some Gucci Man.
That's not karaoke, bro. What song?
It depend on how I'm feeling. Normally, I do uh, I know the words. I'm running low from running hoes. I think we smoked our lows or more. After we smoked five O's or more, them hoes left us some more than hoes. Like I know the words, but I don't know. Hold on.
All
I'm
right.
a star by Gucci Man, cause he be rapping his ass off on that shit. I'm a star. I'm looking like a star. Everything is up to par. Girl, look at my car. Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out Gucci.
Yeah, I'm about to drop that right now, as a matter of fact. Fuck it. Go to a whole different vibe.
It was hella
Oh,
funny.
this playlist.
Like during the holidays, I was playing Gucci Man's like Christmas like album and shit.
Album.
Yeah, you got a fucking Christmas album.
Hold on, I be going off when I'm drunk and shit at the motherfucking at the karaoke bars and shit, cause they
Yeah,
got karaoke lounges where you get like a TV and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. You get your own room and shit.
Man,
You know what I'm
Gucci is like
saying.
an underrated goat, bruh. Like it's crazy how motherfuckers be forgetting about Gucci.
I'm a star. I'm looking like a star. Everything is up to par. Girl, look at my. He was spitting on this bitch. His breath control is crazy. And you got to think about all the drugs he was doing on this bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I can't keep up with him bar for bar. And I got the lyrics in front of me. Like, man.
So are there actually any songs
On
that you
more than more
sing?
for more than hoes, I think we smoke five O's or more. After we smoke five O's or more, them hoes left them some more than hoes. Them hoes was cheap as hell. I bought them goose. Them hoes on Nick like more. Them hoes on Nick like more than drink. Hoes was broke. Them hoes were broke. I know them hoes from school for sure. Hoes mama be smoking dope. Them hoes mama used to slow. They close to me for the low. Start a head and start a coat. Start a head and start a coat. Start a
Damn.
first
You don't think
go
he was
to school
punching
so
in?
fresh, you know. If he was, he got a badass engineer. If he was, he got a badass engineer. I know at least a couple of them was punched, but he wasn't punching like that. Like he wasn't like everybody punching now. You know what I'm
He
saying?
said, "I like everybody." So how do you feel about people punching in when they're
I
rapping?
don't like that shit.
Yeah,
I don't like that shit. And it's a reason I don't like it. It's because a lot of people that do it, their live performance suffers because they don't have the breathing time
definitely.
to pick up. And a lot of them don't do show mixes to where even if they
Now they
know
just
that they
rap over
can't
their
breathe,
lyrics.
I mean, not even the rapping up their lyrics because it's a button in Serato now for it. But as far as let's say you know that I'm going to run out of wind at the end of this bar. Have your show mix be that way.
Yeah.
So when you running out, it picks back up so you can breathe. So you can give a good show. But there's some artists that I've seen that show suffers because they punch so much and they can only go every other line.
Okay,
You know
so
what I'm saying?
yeah, I totally agree with you. Me personally, like number one, if you come to a fucking show with no show mix and you're trying to rap over your song, number one, that's a number one fail to me. Number one, like come prepared with a fucking show mix. Number two, if you do punch in and you got a really fast paced cadence and you don't give yourself a lot of time to breathe. Number one, a backup, a backup lyricist could come in clutch for a hype man could come in very clutch for you in that type of situation. And number two, like you said, make it so the ad libs are covering for you in the areas that you need to take a breath. Now let's take a step back a little bit here, Mike. When we're recording our song, me personally, I like to keep the same energy throughout the entire verse. I'm not a puncher in. I don't punch in like if I fuck up the verse, then I'm starting all the way at the beginning until I get one good all the way through fucking verse. You know what I'm saying? And I don't believe in that
I'm not
punching.
that hard.
I don't believe in
I'm
that
not that
punching
hard.
through shit. That's just me. That's just me. That's just the way that I, you know what I'm saying, like had been writing and recording my music since I was, a kid. um I don't know. It just because like when you like you, yeah, you engineers can make it sound like pristine, right? But like you lose that energy. It cuts off. Like you can tell. People can tell.
Hold on, wait. It's one artist that I seen his method for punching that made me more open to punching. Period. Payroll Giovanni. I seen him in the studio back in like 2010 or 2012,
I don't know
between
who
that
that
era.
is.
Payroll, you gotta listen to him. He from Detroit. He got some real
Okay,
fire
I'll listen.
ass
I'll
like get
listen
money
to his
shit.
shit right now.
He got some shit with Cardo. He got some shit with Cardo too. You know what I mean? I like old shit, so I'm not gonna say to go to the old shit. I do want you to hear the more mature Payroll. You know what I mean? But like the way he did his
His
punches,
most
right?
popular is
He
Mob Life.
that's some old school shit. Yeah, yeah,
Still
that's
game related, move different, made away, hustle music.
yeah. He got.
Really?
I mean, hey, I'm not mad at none of those choices as far as songs, but Mob Life is my shit for sure. But he got like a lot of music, man. And if you listen to, he got a lot of music, but if you listen to his catalog, you can definitely hear growth in regards to things. You know what I'm saying? Um, Me personally, I'm gonna go with some old school Payroll. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shoot, they got a Detroit hip hop playlist. I might just run that. Oh, boom. No, I'm not running. No, no, no. What is they? What? Mob Life.
Oh, last time we forgot to talk about FG Radio. So you were
But
basically
hold on. Before we get into that though,
okay.
one thing, because I heard you mention, um, what is it? Hype man. Now,
Yeah.
hype men are important, but you don't need 80 billion people on stage.
No.
You do not. If
No.
somebody is not adding to the performance, have them in the crowd. If they know the music, their effect is going to help your show so much more on having people that are there for your music solely. So if you got one or two people that's your hype man, keep it as one to two people. If you coming in a club with 20 people, you don't need that many people on the stage, brother. Have 18 in the crowd. I'm telling you, it will make it look that much better. And then, as far as promoters and venues, you're looking at it as you have 18 people that paid to get into this venue. No matter what the ticket is, whether it's $10 to $50, whatever it is, you bring numbers out. It'll look a whole lot better if you got that in the crowd versus all on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it gives you more room to actually entertain the crowd. Because how you gonna move around the stage when your whole stage full?
Yeah, no,
You know what I'm
I'm not
saying?
digging that shit at all.
Yeah. Well, yeah, with LG Radio, bro, it was a time. It was definitely a time. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then we talk about trying to get stuff back together. I know Tone doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Kobe doing his thing. Kobe actually live right now. You know what I'm saying? Shelby doing her motherfucking thing on Tubi, directing, acting, writing.
No,
You know what
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying?
no.
So
Let's rewind a little bit. So basically, can you tell me what it was? I mean, because I've seen pictures and I had a concept of what it was because I listened to a couple episodes, but it was basically a bunch of you guys were like in a room and had like a mic in the middle and was playing music and
mm-mm.
talking shit or what?
Nah, nah. We actually was doing a lot of the stuff that podcasts do now. But it wasn't necessarily live. So we would have it would be like a mix show slash podcast. Because between me, Kobe, other DJs that we would have contribute mixes and stuff, we would have down points to where we would have subjects and topics as a podcast, but we would have DJs to play music. So we would stay with current, old school, whatever it is, playing the latest music, doing current events, having different subjects and topics, having people come through. We've had features from Killer Mike. We've had numerous battle rappers. We've had Dej Loaf, Rose Spit, um, Sheefy McFly, JC from Battle Rap. A lot of people, and we were doing it when equipment and stuff was really fucking expensive. Like, so when I say that, like, it wasn't a case of like just one mic. Like, we would all have microphones, um, all working like doing the levels and all that kind of stuff through Pro Tools or whatever we was using. We ended up going to DC based on views and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, um, you know, I had to move. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily know. Um, I know life be happening and stuff, but yeah, we definitely had a run. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, um, when I moved back from North Carolina to Michigan, like before I moved, me and my cousin was talking about doing something. I hadn't even mentioned this to Cole at all, like not at all. So, I didn't get a chance to do that with my cousin. So when he hit me up like, "Hey, you got space, you got studio equipment, and I got this idea." And his idea was DJs and talking about random stuff or different subjects and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? This is crazy because me and my cousin was talking about doing something similar. I'm with it. And I'm not necessarily the person that feel like they got to be in front of the camera. So it was cool to me just to be audio engineer and then every now and then I talk, you know what I'm saying? So and it helps as far as certain industries and things that I do for employment, I have to be able to speak live on a microphone and talk to people. So, for work wise, it definitely helps out because it's easy for me to talk to people and read and stuff because when we have certain subjects or segments, you would have to read off as if you're on radio. He went to school for radio and everything, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a scenario where he definitely helped like spearhead shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I could never be like I did this, You know what I'm saying? Because when I left, he was still able to keep stuff rocking. It wasn't a scenario of like that not being his baby. You know what I mean? And a lot of us gain skills from that experience that we use um in a number of different things that we do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be Twitch, whether it be podcasting, whether it be just like how I said, just um being able to speak with people and read things off at an easy pace. You know, that type of stuff comes from being on FG radio, and then eventually he got picked up by the college radio station as well. So, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely fun, and it's like in our area, like as far as what we was doing, when we was doing, we could try to beat our chest and be like we was the first to do a lot of stuff, but for what? You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of would be like for what, when a lot of these people still follow us, they still contact us, they still ask us for ideas, help, and assistance on doing certain stuff. So it's like the real people that know about what we did, they know about what we did and how we did what we did. Shout out to shout out to Roshad Me Miles High. He doing his thing too. He was our camera guy. He was on some episodes as well. He did a lot of our graphics. Um and it was a scenario where that man do everything, you know what I'm saying? So definitely want to shout him out too. Shout out Shayla, she was down. You know what I mean? So it was definitely a good run, a good experience, gained a lot of lifelong friends and stuff. So, you know what I mean? That's my viewpoint on FG Radio. I don't know others' experience and whatnot, but that's DJI 75 Mike's viewpoint.
That sounds great, and that definitely makes me. I mean, I feel like I had a similar experience with Nickel and Dime Entertainment. Kind of just how not like kind of like the same thing, but like how things came together with just
Hmm.
like a bunch of different groups of friends that had like a similar interest and a similar vision that they wanted to see themselves accomplishing it, and having a big group of brothers and sisters that were just grinding towards one ambition. So it's definitely good to hear another story like that.
Yeah.
Was there something else that I was saying after we were talking about FG radio, or that we were going to talk about?
Not that I'm aware of. And I'm out of topics for the most part.
We talked about a lot today, man.
Hey, good stream. Good stream.
Yeah. You ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, man. I'm about to go ahead and bang a couple of these little cheap Johns, you know what I'm saying? These little $2 babies.
Oh, why you
Yeah,
see
I mean.
you see you fucking held on to them till after the stream, bro. Why you
I
holding
mean, I
out,
got a
boy?
it ain't necessarily a case of holding out, but I'm not sleepy yet and I want to get to sleep. And it's a case of I also need to be able to express myself and be animated without being completely hammered on the stream. Like you didn't hear me be like, "Oh man, I gotta go take a shit," or "I gotta throw up," or "Oh man, I it's about that time for me." Like, nah, I hit 2 hours just organically of off us having conversation.
Yeah,
So, you know what I'm saying?
I think 2 hours is a good length for this
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah. And we ain't had no downtime, so
We
you know what I'm
really didn't,
saying.
honestly. Like I just went
Key
through.
11 Carrot
Yeah, it was
said,
fun. Carrot, thanks for
fun
sticking
times.
around. I was really just like looking at the TMZ fucking updates, and we were just talking shit about that, and like throwing in our
Yeah.
own shit in the middle. Watching that crazy
Key
fucking
11 Carrot
shit.
said,
And
Um,
the other
always.
thing too, I had took some medicine too, like at like 7, so I couldn't just drink that right away.
yeah,
You know what
that's facts. That's facts.
I mean? Yeah, so you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm about to get my Stone Cold Steve Austin on these good little
Hey,
twelve
Key
I'm
11
percent.
listening. I'm
Carrot
listening to Payroll Giovanni.
said,
What's a plug got to
melatonin.
do with it? Like really, bruh? What's a plug got to do with it? That's hilarious. I'm dead. What's a plug got to do with it? What's a plug got to do with it? What to do with it? Oh my god, y'all kill me with this shit. Oh god. It's definitely it's definitely not on Spotify. Afi James, this dude's crazy. I already tell. I'm watching this on the stream.
Okay, cool.
Hey, where are you?
Baby, what I tell you about questioning me what my whereabouts is?
When are you coming home?
I'll be there when I get there, Louise.
Do you have any Percocet?
No, baby, all I got is beans. But I'm about to pick up a script for you. I'll be there in a few. You understand me? I got you, baby. You know always. I said I got you. Bitch, I'ma get there when I get there. Now, who the fuck gave you this number? This phone do brick fair. The bitch only call for some pills and some penis. But bitch, I'm a dog. I'ma feel your vaginas. That pussy real good, it can take 3 scripts. Bitch talk too much, I think she got 3 lips. Oh, shut the fuck up, you know I'm coming to the crib. Cause when I was fucked up, she list crawled and turned trick. Move a bitch out of town, drop a bag where she live. Move a big bag of pounds, get a jag, get a bin. If you broke, you a child, I ain't no motherfucking kid. PFL polo down, but you get what you give.
Give it to me, AP.
PFL, man, it's player for life, you understand me? Now, never some boss players, real 16, this shit don't never stop, but
Give it to me, AP.
Polo down, players only live once, man, you better know it. Hey, you come from that one cloth, you understand me? Excuse me. Bitch, shut your mouth. I can make 100 out of Section 8 house. Hey. Bitch, fuck your couch. A marketplace section, let's throw that shit out. By the look at your lace front, you been through a lot. By the look on your face, I should give you a job. I mean, damn, you sitting on at least $100.
better listen to this shit.
Damn, my bitch got a 40 with a
dumbass
dick
nigga.
on it.
Boys, nigga, you know what's going on. It's our year, nigga.
Crazy.
Matter of fact, it's our world, nigga. It's over.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. That's probably my fault. Give me 1 second. It's my bad. Give me 1 second. All right, you're back online.
Okay. Yeah, but with your gimbal, something you may want to try if you want to get the lower shots is just flip that bitch and have your camera like on the bottom, and then you holding your stick, whatever camera, whatever, and then just flip the video in post. So that way you can get the real low shots or whatever to come up, and then you know what I'm saying, if you at this level, that's kind of at hip waist level, so you're gonna catch everything from the top up at that point. But it's a whole lot harder to get that feet angle and keep the camera flat if you going this way with the stick going down, you know what I'm saying, because eventually you're gonna hit the ground,
Yeah.
but you get a whole lot, you know what I'm saying,
Lower,
ability to go
yeah.
lower,
You get a
you know what I'm
better
saying,
angle
than that.
from up
Yeah,
or
especially like let's
yeah,
say
from
when you traveling, if you want to do walking videos and stuff or whatever, that's a good base to keep, you know what I'm saying? And then as far as if you in certain areas that might not be the safest, you know what I'm saying, it's keep easier to keep it close to your core like this, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So if people want to swipe and stuff, you know what I mean, if it's secure, they not gonna
I
be as
got one of
easy
those
to take it
handles
from.
too. I got one of those extra handles so I could use both my hands with it.
Oh yeah, I mean I got a mine for my and I mean it's a phone. I know you got the camera one. I got the like the stick where it tripod down and everything. But yeah, like that's a method you can use for sure as far as with the camera and everything. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
I just figured I would mention that because like you were saying he was swerving and I'm looking at the technique. He for sure was swerving, but yeah, I mean you can definitely take that method um with you
Yeah, no,
for sure.
I got a lot to learn when it comes to using the gimbal. I really don't know shit yet, but I'm looking forward to it. You know, I've been practicing, so we'll get better and better as the process goes. And I'm gonna be working on my own music video, so I'm putting together some shit for that. Still got a couple of music videos to edit actually, but
Yeah, bro. Shoot, take a trip out here, you know what I'm saying? We can go some places, practice doing shooting some videos and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just as far as even if it's not necessarily people or whatnot, even as far as like landscape or like the Red Rock or you know what I'm saying, that shit like the Grand Canyon close, you know what I mean, just to kind of
I took hella
get a
pictures.
perspective.
I took hella pictures of Hoover Dam the last time I was out there.
I haven't even been. I mean, I've been pick customers up out there doing Uber, but I haven't visited
Dude,
as a.
Hoover Dam is crazy, bro. Like the like it, when you're looking at the monumentous, like it's just gigantic. It's a gigantic man-made structure. It's just crazy.
They couldn't do it today,
Well, I mean, there was a lot of stars that had aligned in order to get the Hoover Dam completed. But
and it was done in 5 years.
shit was crazy.
Yeah, because think about this. Think about how long it takes for roads to get constructed, and for that to be done in 5 years. There's a lot of infrastructure issues that they need to correct,
I
and
think it was like well, I mean, if Hoover Dam wasn't constructed, fucking Vegas would have been flooded by now, I think.
I doubt it.
Well, I know that there was like an immediate risk to like communities like with the rainwater and shit.
Mm, I mean, it says to prevent floods and stuff,
Key
but
11 carat.
like,
Said.
I
Nalpha
think that the
protest.
construction of the city would
ILM
have
be
been
damned if
different,
we're
but I
gonna
don't think
build a
it would
dam.
have flooded per se.
Yeah.
Cause like 1930, mm, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause hold on. Them mob bosses would have figured out a way to keep this shit wet. I mean, dry.
I know, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like 1931. Hold on. You know what? That might have been their way of keeping things dry. Cause
I know
I just looked at
I did the tour, bro.
no, but hear
That's what
me,
they
hear me,
told
hear
me.
me. When when the construction started on that bitch
Yeah.
was 1931. Something pivotal happened in Las Vegas at that time.
What?
What do you think that was?
Some mobster shit at in Vegas.
Casino gambling was legalized.
Yeah, exactly. It was all part of the fucking plan, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. Yeah, I mean, hey, it worked out. Shit, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? By hook or by crook or whatever reason got me here, I'm here. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I ain't moving nowhere else. So, you know what I mean?
Hey,
If I'm,
it's not a bad place to be.
yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I think it's certain songs and stuff that kind of apply to a number of different states and shit like women, weed, and weather definitely could apply here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So why I just seen a video of Anthony Davis playing 2K of himself and he got injured while playing the game.
Wow. That's hella funny. I mean, not
Yeah,
surprising though. Everybody knows he's hella injury prone.
yeah, yeah.
So, definitely not a surprise. Oh. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, man. Shit crazy, bro.
Yes, sir.
You think anything gonna happen with FIFA and the shit going on with ice and all that?
Nah.
Nah.
Nah, because I'm just reading now. I just read a new article that says that they're not going to be deployed uh to the Levi Stadium for the Super Bowl.
They gonna be all through that bitch though, all through the city.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they're all through here anyways. Unfortunately.
Yeah, man. But shoot, this shit kind of hitting me kind of quick, bro.
Oh, you
That's
was
why I
already
ain't been.
sipping, or was it the tree?
No, I just banged two of these.
Oh, for real? Just now? Just in front of me? I wasn't even paying attention, bro.
So this one is done,
Golly.
and this one
And
is
he over
done.
there taking bong rips. He ready to go night night.
Indeed, indeed, I am.
It's all good, brother. It was a good night. Good podcast. I think we got the format down. I really like the split screen format. And then if we need to bring up some display, then we can just like put it in between us like I had it.
Yeah, I had mine like the way I got mine. Well, I'll send you the vibe on how I do mine, cause I have it where like I have us in the corner, and then I have a web browser behind us and stuff.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I mean, but most of the stream is split screen, and now I got it set up how I want my chat to be for us and shit. So I got my chat on screen, and then us to the left of it or whatever. So it worked out for me.
Yes, sir. It's all good, brother. All
You
right.
want to raid the Kobe?
I'll raid you and then you raid the Kobe, okay?
For sure.
All right. All right. So we out. About to raid DJI 75 Mike. And we out this piece.
Siri_bud said, have a great rest of your day. Saribo love, don't forget to stay hydrated and take care of yourself. Saribo dad.
What is my raid message?